We are circling around the 4800 mark. Dip below that, it seems like the level is being a bit tentative for the session.
But the Bank Nifty and State Bank of India are interesting moves in the last half an hour or 45 minutes of trade. Mind you, it was in the red, the State Bank of India. It's moved up in the green, pulling on the Bank Nifty along with it. So SBI at 1866. That's up 1%, 18 bucks in the green. It's pulled up the Bank Nifty along with it. Mind you, the numbers slated to come out in an hour and a half times from now. And from what our research team members have found out from the dealing rooms, the talk is that it may actually post a number which is better than what the street is working with. So watch out for State Bank of India. That's one stock to watch out for in the near term, because that will also have an impact on the Bank Nifty. It's already up by 1%, but if they post a slightly better than expected numbers, you never know. But that aside, the usual suspects continue to grind lower. Tata Motors, BHEL, Maruti, those three have been the top two losers or top three losers for the last 45 minutes to 1 hour of trade, and they continue to do so. What has also bounced back, interestingly, in today's session is NTPC. So after 4 or 5 days of continuous decline and lots of pressure on the stock, in today's session, it bounces back by close to 1%. So good going for NTPC. On the mid-cap end of the market, while we'll talk about a lot of other things, two stocks in particular. One is BEML. It went down. We flashed it first about the bank accounts being frozen from BEML, by the Karnataka police. It cracked quite a bit. Since then has bounced back after the clarification on our channel, wherein the management has said that they're going to issue a formal clarification soon, but the bank accounts getting frozen has got nothing to do with the Tatra deal or the CBI. It's got to do with a particular trading division of BEML, in which it's an unfortunate third party to the transaction. That's the BEML version, and they'll come out with a clarification soon. But you saw the news on the channel, and the stock has gained a little bit. But Tanvi, the rupee remains the biggest talking point.
Oh, absolutely. 54.87 hitting fresh lows. By the time we wrap up the session today, you need to just look at two charts. One is a 7-day chart on the currency and the 7-day chart on the index. That's a 3.5% fall coming in for the Nifty over the last 7 sessions. This is the fourth weekly decline that we're seeing in the markets. Some may believe that we're closing into the bottom. Some may think that there is some, opinion is really divided on whether there would be a turnaround from these levels or whether we would see lower levels. There's talk about 4,500 as well on the index. That's the second chart that clearly makes the headline for the week. 54.88, down about 2% for the currency in just the last 7 sessions of trade. So I think all other things put aside, these will be the two focal points as we step into the new trading week. Of course, a lot of it has to do with what's happening across the globe with the FTSE, CAC and DAX. So keep an eye out for any further developments, any comments coming in overnight from the European region or even the US markets. That could perhaps give some floor to the sentiment.